Raised by Wolves. This was a freaking dang freaky show. I gotta say, here's the thing, everybody. My name's Jaleese. Raised by Wolves is produced by freaking Ridley Scott. Go figure, another evil AI. Go figure. It's not enough that we got David from the Alien franchise, and now we got a new one in Mother. I'm not complaining. Love the actress that portrays Mother. Great. This show is also written by the guy who wrote the script for Prisoners and the person who made The Red Road. Good TV show, very underrated, and Prisoners, good film. So, this TV show, Raised by Wolves, what's it about? Well, Raised by Wolves is a futuristic world after the Earth is torn to shreds. There's these two AIs that basically not get birth, but they help provide cells for to get a baby. There's 6 children with them. There's mother and there's father. They identify themselves as mother and father, 2 AIs. The thing is, though, they're trying to raise the children into belief of atheism. They don't believe in a higher power. Don't believe in this. This entire TV show deals with a lot of religious aspects, the abuse of religion, the abuse of how people take advantage of other people. And the thing is, though, the reason why the AIs have come to Earth, have come to a new planet and left Earth, because war has there was a war between atheists and these religious people who worship a god called Soul. And basically, the war, everything's changed around them, and then so they come to the freaking new planet. They're raising their children. They're trying to teach them their ways and not the religious way. And we get into a lot of backstory of who created Mother, who created Father, and basically why they believe the way they believe. And during this entire show, it's really a struggle of religion. It's a struggle of parenting, and a struggle of what you want, what you don't want. What does an AI want? Does it want a human soul? Does it really crave it? What's going on in this planet? The planet has a lot of weird stuff. But also during the show, there is a religious ship that's passing by. The same people who started the war, who fought in the war on Earth, they're here now and to go to this new planet to start again. And they're religious, but the thing is, the mother doesn't want them around. So how the kids are gonna react to this new group of people is interesting. So to me, Raised by Wolves is a great sci-fi show. It has some great acting, and I'm gonna spoil later on, but for now, this show is utterly fantastic. I love the production. I love the design. I love the actors. I think they all did a great job. The guy who plays Father is freaking Bayek from Assassin's Creed Origins, so that is the other plus side right there. There's a lot of great things I love about Raised by Wolves, but there's just certain things that keep it a step back. But also Travis Fimmel, the guy from Vikings, he's in this show. That's a plus right there. He's a religious guy named Soul, and he arrives on the planet along with his wife, Sue. And the thing is, though, it's a very interesting story, but for now, it's a B+, but now it's going to be a spoiler, so if you don't want to get spoiled, get out of here. Mother kills a lot of the religious people that worship Soul. In the first episode, she takes over the ship, kidnaps the children, and kidnaps what few children she has, that she's taken, and now she's raising them anew, and she's starting up. And then you got these religious kids that don't want to be there with these AI robots. They don't want to change their beliefs or religion. Then you got one girl who is, I believe, is Tempest. She was pregnant from one of the religious people who abused her sexually. So you still got that religious sexual abuse going around in the world. And her and Mother start to bond, which is a very nice touch. And there's stuff with Mother, with her youngest son, Campion, or he's just a very good kid, and he wants to believe everything has a soul, and how he interacts with the other kids is very interesting, because he's an atheist and the others are not. Also, the guy that plays Travis Fimmel plays Marcus, and his wife Sue. They are actually atheists. They just have a different look. They had surgery to make themselves look like these religious people, and so they're just basically faking it. But the reason why they're faking it, because they've been 13 years in animation, and since Mother destroyed the ship, Mother took took their son, Paul. So Marcus and Sue are just trying to we're left with the religious survivors, and the only thing they want to do is to have their kid. They faked it so long, being a parent to this kid, that they actually would love him. So there's a lot of interesting aspects about what's the difference between having a And there's a lot of great stuff they do. It's not like they put everything on the religious people. All the religious people, they're evil. They're forcing religion down onto people. the atheists have bad influences too. In the atheist war on Earth, we see Marcus' backstory that the kids used to blow themselves up, that the atheists recruited kids to do war, and that's something that they did not approve of. Marcus and Sue did not approve of. They didn't like the fact that they were pushed into this regime and all that stuff. So there's a lot of great stuff about the atheist group and the religious groups, and how it shows how both are so extreme, how it divides people. And that's basically how a lot of things are right now in our present day, but people just are being divided, not more or less for religion, but more or less for like politics right now. How everybody's just no middle ground that could be accepted. It's either our way or the highway. So I really enjoyed Raised by Wolves, her having these discussions about religion, about how you're supposed to believe, about what you should believe in. But the thing is, what I don't like about this season too much is the fact is they kind of bum rush certain things about Marcus, like going crazy and believing in Saul all of a sudden. I know they were building it up, but to me I think it was a little bit too fast paced. He went crazy real freaking quick. Like episode 7, you see the doubt. Like episode 5, you see the doubts, but until like episode 7, he goes full blown nuts, and it's just kind of not to me that realistic. There's a lot of questions that are left unanswered. Who impregnated Mother? Was this thing that the snake that's inside of her and all that stuff? Like what is on there? What's on a planet? There's a lot of things that they don't reveal in season 1, which I'm not a big fan of. Like if you don't have to reveal it, you don't have to reveal it. I just don't like some certain rush storylines, how the kids instantly are attached to mother and father instantly, automatically. I can understand they kind of missed them, but to completely side with the, again, what the thing is though, I hope the show doesn't forget that Mother is not a good android. She killed a whole bunch of religious people, a whole bunch of kids. She kills a whole bunch of people because she didn't want her children to be taken away from her. She's not a good person. She's not a good... there's no good or evil with a lot of these characters. There's a lot of characters who could be straight up evil, but the most innocent characters are the kids. They may do stupid stuff, but that's because they're naive. So to me, I think Raised by Wolves has a little bit of pace problem with certain characters, but I believe the overall arc of this show was entertaining. It was fun. I really did enjoy it. I just think they kind of lost steam after episode 7. After episode 6, I said like 7, 8, 9, 10, like things are so interesting. It's just the first 6 episodes were just so well developed that it was a nice pace, with Mother trying to get to know the children, and then, her relationship with Father, whether or not she could trust him, and what's the deal with her creator and all that stuff. What's this voice that's influencing Marcus? I believe you could have ended on episode 6. It would have been an A- season for me. But to me, Raised by Wolves is a very, very good show. I just don't think it's going to be great right now for me. I have a lot of fun. It's a lot of good times. It's a lot of fun. But to me, it's not there right there for an A- just yet. I just think the pacing was off for the last 2 episodes. So, Raised by Wolves, what y'all think? Do you think the show is good? Do you think the show is bad? Do you think this is an underrated TV show? What's your personal opinion, everybody? My name's Elise. Alfred, everybody. Bye.